Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Tuesday, June 7th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice, provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, you just paid your heating fuel bill for what seemed like a really cold winter, and now you're going to get hit with air conditioning electric bills. And you know what this spring has already been like. So what can you do about those air conditioning costs? Well, we called various air conditioning specialists in Montgomery County, and we were able to speak with Dana Riggin of Riggin Incorporated, Tina Townsend of Edwards Heating and Cooling, and Garrett Cook of Cook Heating and Air in Crawfordsville. The two biggest things you can do to lower your air conditioning bills won't cost a lot. All three agreed on that. To find out their recommendations, see our homepage or today's print edition of the Paper of Montgomery County. In other news, Weatherby, my little buddy Weatherby, he's been flying around the office saying he wants to get back in the paper. He's also been bragging that he can predict the weather better than anyone. He says he'll be within 3 degrees of the correct temperature every day. Well, he said today's guarantee is 93. If he's off by more than 3 degrees, email us. As a matter of fact, email our editor, Frank Phillips. His email address is fphillips@thepaper24-7.com. Let us know the day that Weatherby's off. Include your name and phone number, and at the end of the month, all those who called and caught Weatherby will be entered into a drawing for prizes. We'll be back with more local news right after this.
I'm Kim Van Matry from the Paper Montgomery County. I'm looking for the best salespeople out there. The economy is tough, the gas is high, and this job can pay for all that. It's a hard job, it's only for the best, and it can be rewarding as hell if you're good at it. I want someone who's energetic, who likes working with people, who likes to work, and has a great personality. I'm offering great benefits, insurance, a base salary, great commission, gas allotment, and much more. Call or email me if you have what it takes.
During a committee meeting Monday, the Crawfordsville City Council voted 6-1 to forward with no recommendation a proposed ordinance that will authorize $400,000 to be used, quote, for the purpose of paying for preliminary professional services associated with the construction of a new Ivy Tech facility at the Commerce Park. Councilwoman Heather Perkins was the dissenting vote. Perkins said it's no secret she opposed putting Ivy Tech in the Commerce Park, and she asked pointed questions about discussions to build Ivy Tech's building in another location. Gil Tobias spoke for Akers & Associates, the firm chosen by the Redevelopment Commission to design a new building for Ivy Tech. Tobias said the $400,000 would pin down how much the final project will cost. In other news, the retirements of Jenny Lynn and Amy Gillen, junior high social studies and science teachers respectively, were accepted by the South Montgomery School Board Monday night. They had over 50 years of experience in South Montgomery schools combined. Paper Trivia is your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage to go to the Paper Trivia section. Answer the question correctly, and you could win. Goodies has announced they plan to reopen a new store at the site of their former store in Crawfordsville Square. Their opening is planned for August 31st. And Purdue University basketball coach Matt Painter will be a guest speaker at the Coal Creek Township Alumni Association Dinner. That's going to be held at North Montgomery High School on June 18th. All alumni of Wingate, New Richmond, and Coal Creek Central are invited. Call Mike Spencer at 765-366-9883 for more information. The Athenian baseball team is headed for its first semi-state since 2008's state championship. The team defeated Greensburg 9-4 to win the regional championship on Monday. See our sports section starting on page B1 and stay tuned a little later for Candace Rohrman's Sportscast for more information on that. And don't forget that Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is the Nicholson Elementary School Breakfast Club. Frankly Speaking can be found on the top navigation bar of our website, or you can click on this tile on our homepage to watch this week's episode directly. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Local weather with Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet and local sports with Candace Rorman are both up next.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto. At Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Hey, I'm meteorologist Paul Poteet. You keeping cool on this very hot Tuesday in Montgomery County? Our forecast is sponsored by Gould Body and Paint. Diana and Don in the air-conditioned comfort of their office right now, standing by waiting for your call. If you need more information about getting some body work done, give them a buzz, 364-1067. That's 364-1067. And that's Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. They're out on Waynetown Road. Well, on Waynetown Road or on any other road today, it is going to be a hot and very sticky Tuesday. Temperatures up into the 90s. We expect to see this continue for a couple of days here. Broad ridge of high pressure is at the surface and then up above us, and so there really won't be a whole lot of upward movement in the air today. There will be a lot of upward movement on the thermometer, but not on the air, so that doesn't help us in building any clouds or any precipitation. That probably won't happen again until the ridge begins to break down on Thursday. Well, first things first, as always, let's take a look at what you can expect for today and Wednesday. They're pretty interchangeable. Looks like both days will be up around 94 degrees. It's going to feel, though, like it's in the upper 90s to around 100. If you work in the Indianapolis area, they have a no-zone action day that is out for today and probably into tomorrow also. So that's the basic setup. There are some changes that are coming over the next few days. As you take a look at this, I can give you maybe a little bit of optimism that at least highs will get closer to normal. The normal high this time of year is 80 degrees. That's the average high, so we'll at least be closer to it by, say, Friday of this week, but not until then. Wednesday, hot into the low to mid-90s across central Indiana. Thursday, probably closer to the upper 80s. We get into chances of showers on Thursday, and they will stick on Friday. Showers and thunderstorms are possible, with highs then into the mid-80s across the area. Check this out. This is the long-range forecast as we go a little bit farther out over the next few days. And there you can see it for yourself, 8 to 14-day outlook. This would be next Tuesday through the end of next week, above normal temperatures and normal precipitation. The normal high through that period would be into the low 80s across central Indiana. So there's more of this hot stuff coming through. You know, last month it appeared like the entire summer taken as an average would be a little bit below average. So if that is still to pan out, we'd have to see some definitely cooler numbers in July and in August. I don't see a whole lot of those cooler numbers in the forecast here. I've got a week's worth right now from paulpoteet.com, where you can check out Indiana weather and more anytime. Now let's call it 94 for today and tomorrow. And in between tonight, a low of about 73 degrees. 87 will be the high on Thursday. Chances of showers are back on Thursday, and then scattered shower chances are with us on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And then maybe a little bit of a break as we head into next week, and you can see those lows start to drop back to more normal temperatures, closer to 80 degrees by the weekend. So hot stuff today. Make sure that you've, lathered up well, and we will roll on with hopefully no big problems as we make our way. At least we don't have to worry about big severe storms today, but it will be trouble staying cool with those heat index numbers up around 100. Stay cool, and we'll talk to you soon. For the latest Montgomery County news, sports, and my webcam weather, you've got it in the right place. It's Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's. all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zons today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Jordan with your local sports for Tuesday.
The Crawfordsville Athenian baseball team is back in the semi-state after defeating Greensburg 9-4 on Monday night in the regional championship. The Athenians had lost in the regional championship the past 2 seasons, but were finally able to get over the hump into the semi-state. They will play in the semi-state on Saturday against Edgewood High School. North Montgomery senior Jake Thomas has finally decided on what school he will be taking his talents to next season. Jake Thomas will continue his basketball career with Millikan University, a Division III college.
Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Tuesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper in Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Norman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.